Shalom, beloved. Okay, I've got some big thank yous to share with you. And from the last video, I didn't get to say the name because I didn't know if he wanted his name mentioned or not, but he said it was okay. So thank you. A shout out to Mordecai for the finding that movie that I was in. That I didn't know about. Thank you for that. And thank you so much to all of you who have supported me through prayers and encouraging words and financially. I was thinking about this. I don't share with you guys what I do outside from this channel normally. I don't think I do. And there's this verse that talks about how, you know, you're supposed to, what you do in secret, your Father will openly reward. And but then it also says to let your light shine upon the hill. So I kind of go back and forth with that, and I thought, well, I should at least share with you something. I won't share everything, but I do. Each month, I actually sing and play the harp at assisted living homes. I am very excited that I've also had more invitations to share music in congregations as of recently, and so I'm going to be doing some more traveling. But yeah, I don't even share that here, but that is something that when you support me, you are also supporting. When I take music to a place, excuse me, the air is very dry in here. When I take music to a place, it's actually basically bringing an opportunity, or it is an opportunity to share with people God's love. And I realize that for those of you who watch my channel who don't have a background, or in you don't have a faith-based background, I don't know how else to explain it other than the fact that since I was introduced to God's Spirit as a little girl, I have not yet I haven't found anything better in regards to this amazing unconditional love that I not only experience day to day in my in what I do, but also personally. And he's like intimately involved in our lives. Those moments where we think it's just not a coincidence. It's because it's not things that happen. He's very excited about our lives, and very much involved in our lives. I believe this, and so yeah. So that's why I'm excited about that. I'm not perfect. I never will be here on this earth, but with the little bit I know about God's love, I pursue to share that with others. So yeah, so that's what happens. I do other things outside of this channel, which also brings me to something I want to ask you guys, since you are part of this channel, what you think. I know ultimately it's probably my decision, but I still want to ask you guys. I have kept YouTube from monetizing my channel because I didn't want to have any commercials or things advertised on it that I didn't approve of. But I realize that other ministries, they have YouTube monetize their channel. They have commercials because it does open more doors to reach other people, more people. So I just wanted to kind of get a feel for what you guys thought about that if I were to pursue that. I haven't got any payment whatsoever from YouTube. If you do allow them to monetize your videos, you can actually receive money from YouTube. You've probably heard that before. People who are big YouTubers, and they make money from YouTube channels. And even though I actually have had more than enough subscribers for years now, I have never pursued that because I didn't want to have that sort of the advertising on my channel. But as a way to perhaps help support the ministry and also to help promote what I share, it's something I have thought a lot about, and I want to see where you guys are at. Which also reminds me, speaking of promoting, I gotta show this to you. This is so beautiful. I'm gonna cover your name since I don't know if you want your name on there, but this is one of my subscribers, Libi, my heart is her channel's name. She did this. This is amazing. As you know, I'm big into art. I love art. I've taken a break from my artwork to focus on my music art, but this is a great opportunity for me to promote another great artist who I would love it if you all would support her. She loves the Lord, and you can find her artwork on eBay and Etsy, I think, or no. You'll have to correct me on that, Libby, but leave a comment below and get some of her art because it's beautiful. This is just, I love this. So beautiful. Thank you, Libby. Amazing. And I will put her information below. Also, thank you to you who have bought my new album. Thank you so much. I unfortunately do have to raise the price for future buyers through me. If you buy it through the company, cdbaby.com, it's still the same price. But if you buy it through me, it is going to be more with the signed copy because once I put together gas costs and the actual cost of a CD case box to send, unfortunately it was more than what I had thought it was. So in the USA it will have to be $25 and internationally it will be $30. But again, if you buy it through the company that has published my music, you can get it for the same price, $20. It's a good deal. Also, for new people, if you did not know this already, I have a little book, The Open Door to My Soul. It is really little. It's a fictional book, but it's centered around something that had happened in history with the persecution of the Jewish people in Yemen. It's focused on one particular young woman and also her love for Arabian horses. So I know a lot of people of all ages have told me they've enjoyed it. I'm not like, some professional writer. I just love to share what's in my heart. So that's what this basically is. Originally, what I really was imagining for this book was for it to be a movie, not really a book, but maybe someday, right? Maybe someday, if it's meant to be. But in the meantime, I am focusing a lot on this music. I am going to be going to some places, and I'm very excited about that. So yes, anything else? Oh, yes, of course, there is something else. I wanted to share with you this verse. So this verse is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to share it in English, Spanish, and Hebrew. Probably not exactly in that order, but actually let's go ahead and do Hebrew first. And then, let's do Hebrew. Hosea chapter 2. And depending on your translation, it might say starting in verse 19. It might say starting in verse 20, 21. For the Hebrew here, in this particular version, it is 21. So, but of course, because we know in the scroll there's no numbers. Isn't that interesting? It's kind of cool. Alright, here we go. Hashem. En español. Y te desposaré conmigo para siempre. Desposarte lo siento. Desposarte conmigo en justicia y juicio.